Hey, what is up? Today we're going to look at some Grant DuBose, one of the wide receivers, second-year wide receiver with the Packers against the Browns in the first preseason game. We got 8 plays. We're going to dig into them. I got 4 good, 2 bad, and then 2 I just have labeled as fun. So we're just going to get into that. Let's start with the bad. Let's start with the bad because I always like to kind of get that out of the way first. So we will go. He is going to be down here. Now, there's only a couple here. Like I said, I've got 2. He played, a decent amount in this game, and this is kind of a sampling of some of the things I saw that I liked or didn't like. So he's at the bottom here, up against press coverage. Browns are in single high here. Got Pratt's in the game at this point. He can't get off press, dude. And part of that is, he's got the tenacity, as we'll see a little later. Like, he's a fighter, and you can see him down here. Look at him. Like, he's engaging. You get the back attacking there. He's going up after it. He doesn't have a release package. He's got some strength. I don't think he has a ton of strength, and so that's one of his downsides that I've seen. It's just when they press, and not like every team is going to press like the Browns. This is an aggressive pressing team, so you're not going to run into this too much, but he needs a release package. This is the play, by the way. I didn't even really talk about it. This is the one that Melton drops here. Really nice throw from Pratt, which I covered in the Pratt one, so I'm not going to get into that. Just lacing that in there. Melton pops it up in the air. The other bad one, again, same thing. That's him at the top there. Once again, against press, you got single high press. This one isn't quite as bad. There's a little bit more space between them. He gets up, gets in the hands, and he cannot separate. This isn't a bad. He's not quite like beat up at the line bad, but it is just kind of he has a hard time getting off that initial long arms. He can't really separate. And see, he can't really get much separation. So again, that's not necessarily a problem against every defense, like I said, because the Browns the Browns do this more than a lot of other teams. That being said, if he struggles with it, you will probably see more teams doing this. If he doesn't have the release package and the compressive. Now, there's ways you can get around that. You can play him off the line a little bit more. If you don't have him on the line, you got him off the line, you get that free release. Like, you can do those things. I just don't know if this stage in his career, if DuBose is the kind of guy you want to like specifically do that kind of stuff for. He's good, as we'll see. There are things he can do, but I think the release package is certainly something he is going to have to work on. I think he's going to struggle getting off the line until he does that. All right, we will go now. Again, that's the bad. They're not a lot of bad, but that is a hole in his game that we've seen that he will need to do something with. This one here, he is down at the bottom. The Packers are going to run this. He's going to have this out. This is Clifford's in the game at this point. We're going to see kind of push vertical. You got that's not him. I am sorry. I picked the wrong guy. This is another clip from what I was thinking of. There he is at the top. Running Dragon with Pratt. So you got this little like slant, flat. This is good hands from him. Nice. I say he didn't have a release package. He's got a little split release there. Again, not great. Still gets the hands on him. Still kind of has a hard time separating from that. He's a little slow out of the break. But once he gets there, and Pratt throws that a little behind, we'll see it from the other angle again. So we see, again, some of that problem getting off the press there. Hard getting separation, get the hands on him, but he did end up getting away eventually. And the throw is just a little bit behind him on that back hip. Kind of want that out in front so you can catch that here. He puts it on the back hip there. Very smoothly goes back and gets it. There he goes back and gets it, falls forward. Nicely done. After he gets off the initial press there, nice route run, and then really, as we'll see in the next one too, like really smooth coming back to the ball, really smooth hands. So this is the one that I thought was the last play we were looking at. I've got my notes in front of me. I didn't even look at my notes for it. So he's going to be running this quick out again. This was Clifford. The last one was Pratt. This is Clifford at quarterback now. He's going on this kind of 7-yard out, 10-yard out. Right there. And again, this is 4th and 3. He's running against. You've got here, and I think he's going to kind of pinch in. So you get this little free release here. I know he's backpedaling. And what you want to do, you want to sell that vertical. You could get him back and make everything look vertical until it doesn't. That's what you're trying to do. Push vertically, get that dude moving back, and then you cut. And you roll. He's rolling a few yards on that release there, which they'll do on these. So get him back. Look at that. You see him in the back pedal, back pedal, back pedal, back pedal. get him to where it looks vertical, and then when he has to transition, he's going to open those hips up like that. You cut. Clifford's going to throw the ball. And again, like the last one, this one's a little behind him, but you can see him very kind of smooth back to the ball. He has to slow down. It's low. I don't know. It looks like he cuts to the right depth there, so either I'm off on that, which is very quite possible, or Clifford puts that a little bit lower than it should be. But you can see him right there. We'll look at it from the back angle, or the all-22 angle again. See how he just kind of like, just very smoothly kind of flips back, grabs that ball, gets out of bounds. Again, 4th and 3 to pick up 13. We will go back and just watch him one more time. There he is right there. He's going to post up on the outside here. And just watch how smooth he is as he kind of goes and gets that ball. We saw the placement on that last one. It's kind of low and back. So he's looking for that towards the sideline. Just watch how smooth this is. There he goes. There you go. Just a little turn back. Soft hands. Pick that up. Nice again. Again, this is like, that's nothing groundbreaking. I don't want to make this sound like that's the best route, the best catch ever, because it's not. That's a good route. He does what he's supposed to do, and it's a good catch. He goes back down and gets it. It's just there's a smoothness to the way he operates that I really like. These next two I also have marked as good. This is him down here. This is another part of his game, and I think if he makes the team, if he's on the 53 this year, this is why. Dude loves to run block, man. Loves it. In fact, the next 4 are going to be this. Like, he will, again, like, tenacious. He's going to block up until the whistle if he gets his hands on you. This is down the field, man. Look at this. Running backs there. You got some blocking there. Just all tied up, and just look at the energy he puts into this. Just he's getting right into the face. He's trying to bend backwards. You don't always get that with wide receivers. Obviously, we know that LaFleur in this offense likes that. I mean, this is something I think that DuBose, he didn't play much last year. I don't recall seeing this much from him, but just his attitude, his demeanor on the field, even in college, the way he likes to play, this is right in line with that. So this seems like, again, if he's going to make the 53, this is his path. Is going to be this run blocking here. This is he's going to be bottom outside here. There he is again. We'll just watch him. It's the same thing, dude. Just get up in a guy's face, block him. There we go. He's kind of doing that slant in there, right? Get into a face. Get in there. Now, he's not always winning, but you don't have to do very much. So he's trying to, you're running, I think they got like a wide zone thing here. Yeah. So they're running, block down, block down, block down, wide zone run. His goal, he needs to get in, and then he's going back like there to block that guy. So that's his plan. That's what he's supposed to be doing. And again, he does it. I feel like he does it well. We'll watch it one more time here. Angle in, angle in, angle in. We got the block here. Then he's angling in. He's going to block there. And then once he latches on, there we go. He's getting into it. And both those guys are getting into it a little bit. I love that energy, man. I love that energy. All right, now we got a couple fun ones to end. There he is right there. Again, talk about like a guy who likes to run block. This is one, this does not go well for him, but again, this is one, like one of my notes here is like, man, I love his energy, but he gets bodied. He's given up 70 pounds of this dude. He, God help him, he's trying. We'll see him from the other side here, but he's just chipping and releasing, right? He's blocking down. He's got a block down on that guy and then release to the flat as a flat control for like that corner over the top. You'll see it like he just gets back up and runs his route, man, and he falls down on the route and everything goes wrong. Not a great rep overall from the team perspective, but just, I mean, I found myself, I was watching him play this play and the next one, and I would just laugh at this one particularly. I mean, he's blocking down here and then releasing. Again, that guy's like 70 pounds bigger than Grant DuBose is. He tries, man. Look, he even steps his foot. See how he does that? He's gonna step his foot down, try to get into the path to like get in his way a little bit. See how he steps that foot wide in his stance, get that block. Like 57 doesn't even move, dude. Look at him. He shrugs him off. But man, again, he's trying. I love that energy. He's trying, then he gets back out into his route. Absolutely love that. Last one. He is going to be down here. The bottom man of the bunch, he's going to motion across, and he's going to end up over here. And again, Run block. He's trying to clear. They're running. This is 3rd and 2. This is one of Dylan runs. So they're trying to run Dylan up here. He's got to wash this down. One of his jobs. He's got to block down on this from the outside. And again, you want to make the team in a LaFleur offense, buddy. This is how you got to do it. So you're gonna watch him. He's gonna try to just get up, block down. I think that guy right there is what he's hitting for. See him slant down, hit that guy. He's not gonna get there in time, so he jumps at him. All right, we'll watch it from the other angle. I love it. Yeah, we'll see him. He's gonna motion across. He's gonna be the man in motion, so we got him right there. And again, we're watching him. There he is. He's going to block, I think 12, I think is where he's hitting. Yeah, so he's not going to make it because they're trying to hit this middle for Dylan. He doesn't see it. He's going to try to bounce it. He needs to clear that space, basically to hit that edge. So you got this, right? So he's going to try to bounce it. You've got this edge right here. But then you've got this guy in the hole. So DuBose got to clear it. He's not going to make it. He just puts his head down with a half jump, gets out of the way to kind of clear that space. This guy will scrape over, and I think he'll end up making the tackle here. Yeah. Yeah, he just kind of scrapes over there, makes tackle. But, man, again, love DuBose's energy. So I think, again, we'll run this down again real quick. So I think we'll start with the bad. The bad on him, he does not have a big release package. And so I think getting off the line is going to be a concern for him until he can kind of refine that package, get a little better in that part of his game. Seems to be a good route runner. Decent speed. I don't know if we've seen blazing speed from him. I know he's a decently fast guy, but I don't think he's a blazer. But decently fast, knows how to use that speed. Good cuts on the route, good hands, focused on the ball. So good route runner, good catcher of the ball, smooth catcher of the ball, and again, like if he's going to make this team, it's not going to be on the strength of that because, again, his speed is not special. He needs some work on a release package. If he's going to make the 53, I think it comes down to what he can give you as a run blocker. And if it comes down to someone like him or Heath, I think ultimately DuBose I think Heath is probably more polished. I think DuBose has a little more flash and certainly has the willingness to block in the run game. So I think if he wants a shot to make the 53, the run blocking is where it's at for him. So that's when we focused on him through the next couple preseason games for the snaps he gets there. So I hope you all enjoyed this. It was a really fun look. I liked him coming out of college, so I was excited to kind of see what he did in the preseason game. Really fun look at a player I really, really like. And so hopefully we'll get to see more over the next couple weeks. I will talk to you later.